Welcome back to Life with Sam. Sam is over there, but she was just setting up the camera. Today we are going to be doing a get ready video.
Yeah, so our morning routine.
Yeah, our morning routine.
We made a lot of videos the past day.
Yeah.
So you should really guys check them out.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. So, what I'm going to do first, what I normally do, wash my face, but I don't want to do that right now. Well, like I normally do. But we're just going to go into our makeup since we're outside.
Yeah, this is just our daily makeup routine.
So first thing that I'm starting off with is concealer. So I'm just going to look in like the mirror part of it, kind of. So, and then it'll be Sam's turn after that. Holy, there's something in my eye. Okay. Now that I've done that, it is Sam's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to start with primer. I don't put primer on every day, obviously. And I would usually start with curling my eyelashes, but as we said earlier, we can't find the eyelash curler. So I'm just going to start with a little primer. Remember, I don't do this every day. And I'm definitely just going for the natural look. So, if you didn't watch the makeup tutorial, primer is just a nice base for your face. And you can use a beauty blender or your finger to blend it in.
Now, I'm gonna actually use a little bit of this. This is foundation, so it's white, but that's fine. It like works.
Yeah.
Now, I only use a little bit of white.
Yeah.
And then you rub it
I
in.
got rid of my dark one. It was way too dark for me.
And now that we're done that, okay, now I do that, blush, like that, ta-da, and then I blend it in with my hands, or a beauty blender, but right now I don't know where a beauty blender is, so. And then I kind of just rub it in like that. Then you put a little bit on your nose too. That's what I do at least.
Okay, so now I'm going to put on some blush too. What Delilah had there was a stick blush, but I am just using powder blush, which we did not show in the makeup tutorial video, so you want to use a brush for powder blush. And then try to follow your natural blush line, like I said in the makeup tutorial video. To make it look more natural. And try to equal out the way it looks on your cheeks. So one side, oh my gosh, this did not blend in. So one side isn't darker than the other. Now, I'm going to do some mascara. I would usually do that right after I curl my eyelashes, but yeah.
Okay, so then after this, now you normally do setting powder before blush, but I kind of forgot about this. So I'm just gonna, this kind of sets your face a little bit. That is way too light for me. But we'll put some more blush on. Okay, so now that I'm done that,
Oh,
I'm
can
close
I
this.
hold that?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Now that I'm done that, oh, here's the camera. Now that I'm done some of that, I'm gonna put blush back on because I didn't do a lot and it just doesn't look like a lot of color still on my face. So we're just gonna do that. Guys, sometimes I do it a little too dark, but that's fun. That's fun. And then I like doing it under my eye because that's where my like natural blush is, kind of physically, so.
Okay, now I'm going to put on some lipstick.
Don't mind me in the background.
So this is very dark right now, but once it dries, it'll be a lot lighter.
There's your mom. Oh. Okay, so now because so I always like curling my eyelashes, but because I don't have a curler, I'm doing this. But I normally do this at the end, curling my eyelash anyways, because it kind of just helps it straighten it up a little better. So. There you go.
Okay, so I'm putting a little concealer on. I know Delilah already did this, but. And try to follow the natural color of your skin. Same with foundation and setting powder. Okay, no, this could be a little bit.
Now, we're gonna go in with lipstick. So, like that. It kind of blends in the color. And then you rub it together.
So now, I will be putting on highlighter. You can really put it wherever you want, but I always put it under my eyes. Basically in the same place as concealer. And remember, just a little bit does a lot. I put on way too much. Oh well. I'll just blend it in.
Now, I'm gonna put lipstick on.
So here's just a little bit more setting powder. And it's darker. Okay, I'm gonna use a little where my highlighter is because I put way too much. So. Okay, so this is actually bronzer, but I don't have proper contour, so I use it as contour. So you want to do this, and then follow that natural line. I'm going to go blend it in.
This is cream contour. There is a lot of bronzer, actually. I like putting it kind of on my nose a little bit to make it like bronzed. Okay, guys, we just found a lot of stuff that we like.
So we found the eyelash curler. So I know I already did mascara, but I'm curling my eyelashes anyway.
Okay. Hey.
I might have to redo my mascara.
So this is the color that I really like that she has. So I'm just gonna put that on my eyes again. Not again, but you know. Kind of just makes it like a little dark.
I'm gonna do a gentle blue around my eyes. So you can see that it's blue, but like you can barely tell at the same time. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more concealer here. And this is stick concealer. What I used before was in a palette. So I usually use a beauty blender, but I'm just using my fingers right now.
Now this is eyeliner. This is liquid eyeliner. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on.
So no, we do not do all this every day.
Especially not for school.
No. But this is the weekend, so yeah. Wait, and I'm gonna put a little dabble on my nose. Kitty.
And open, and we're dressed. Ta-da, da, ta-da, da, ta-da.
So we're making cereal bars.
So, for this recipe, you need peanut butter. For us, we're using honeycombs, but you can also use Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay, so that's as much as you need. Now we're probably gonna put this in the microwave. So you can see it's supposed to be like that, drizzly. So, then we're gonna get the peanut butter. So, you're gonna get a pan, guys. you are going to get your honeycombs.
Or Cheerios.
Or Cheerios. You're going to pour this in. Put it in. Yep. And you're just going to spread it around. And then you're going to drizzle peanut butter on it. Now we are going to put it in the freezer
For
for 1 to 2 hours. Okay, so this is how our cereal bars turned out. They're not completely frozen.
I'm going to try one.
Okay, curious. That one's not frozen.
That's okay.
Okay, guys, maybe we should put more dry cereal. Huh? Maybe if we put cereal on top of it, would that work?
There's peanut buttery.
Guys.
On top of your sugar.
Yes. Okay, guys. So this is working, but wait. What if we put like sprinkle some of the sugar on, but then also put more of the cereal? Mix it up, bake.
You cut?
Yeah.
You're cut?
No.
That was not good.
No. That's fruit.
Don't move, I said. Why you like, you could have just both I just don't want you guys to step in glass.
Okay, so thanks for watching. Please
Bye.
like and subscribe.